Dear students, today we are going to study about the RLC parallel circuit. So when we will connect the resistance, inductance and capacitance in parallel, so we will measure the current, voltage and power and current through the each and every branch of the component. So we are going to study and perform the practical on RLC parallel circuit. So here is the circuit diagram. This circuit diagram consists of initially a auto transformer. This is the auto transformer whose rating is 0 to 230 volt, which will regulate the supply as per the requirement of circuit. Next, the voltage which will be supplied to the circuit, it should be measured. So we will use the voltmeter. Okay. Next, we need to measure the complete current of the circuit, means we have to measure the total current of the circuit. So we have connected the ammeter, which will measure the current I. This will measure the voltage V, and there is also need to measure the total power of the circuit. So we have connected the wattmeter in circuit to measure the complete or total power of the circuit. Thereby, the point which is taken at the output of the wattmeter, it is connected with the shorting point of the resistance, inductance and capacitance. So resistance, inductance, capacitance are connected in parallel as shown in the figure, and ammeter is connected in the each and every branch to measure the current of each and every component. Second, we have to also determine the range of ammeter. Range of ammeter, suppose range of ammeter depends upon the value of component what we have used. So here we have used the value of resistance in the limited mode. So ammeters connected in parallel or branch is in the range of 0 to 10 ampere, and ammeter connected in the starting, which measures the total current. So its range is from the 0 to 30 ampere. Now we will measure the IR, IL and IC of each and every branch current, resistance, inductance and capacitance respectively. So what will be this is the basic circuit diagram in which we have to connect the circuit, and we will measure the value of parameters flowing through the circuit or existing in the circuit. So value to be measured is Vs, supply voltage. Second, main current I, which is measured by the main current main ammeter A, I. Then power is measured by the wattmeter, so this is power P. And then current through the resistance, which is denoted by IR, current through inductor, which is denoted by IL, and current through IC, which is denoted by IC. Current through the capacitance, which is denoted by IC. Okay. Now we will see the connection of all circuit what we have studied over here. So first of all, we will take the main supply, and this supply is given to the auto transformer. As we have already discussed, this auto transformer will regulate the supply as per the requirement. Okay. So this auto transformer varies from 0 to 300 volt, and one terminal of the auto transformer is given to the main ammeter, which measures the main current I, and its second terminal or output of ammeter is given to the MC point, which is shorted in the wattmeter. MC point is sorted by the yellow wire, and its L terminal is given ahead. L is considered as a node on junction from where we will give the supply to the three different meter. So first one is given to this ammeter from the wattmeter. Wattmeter's L point gives connections to the next ammeter. This wire is connected to the another ammeter, and this blue color wire is connected to the third ammeter. Means there are three components. On all three components, current will be measured. So there is a separate ammeter connected in the line of each and every component. Now output of each and every ammeter is connected or given to the element. So for the example, first of all we will take the example of this ammeter. Its output is given to the rheostat. Okay. Second, Second ammeter's output is given to the inductor L, and third ammeter's output is given to the capacitor C, and L and C are shorted, and this shorting point is given return to the resistance, and resistance one point is connected back to the supply. Okay, so resistance, inductance and capacitance are shorted at the one end, and it is given or returned to the neutral. Now we will perform the practical. We will not take the all readings, but I will explain and demonstrate you that how does meters show the readings, and later on I will measure it by my own and I will dispatch the readings to all of you. I will just show the deflections and readings coming for the particular or specific value. So let me start the switch, main supply. This will give the supply to the auto transformer, and it has voltage across the auto transformer is about 0.4. Now I will set this voltage to 40 volt. Now voltage across the auto transformer is about 40 volt. So this 40 volt is the supply given to the RLC circuit. So total current I is shown about 6.9 ampere, and current through the inductor is shown around 3.1 ampere. Current through the capacitor is shown around 1.2 ampere, and current through the resistance is shown around 2.4 ampere. So by this way we have measured the reading on 40 ampere. I will also show you the deflection on the higher voltage around 50. This is the 50 volt which is shown across the auto transformer. Now value of the reading has changed from the 6.9 ampere to the 8.6 ampere. Now this was the total current, and now we will show the reading of the inductor branch current. This is about 4 ampere. This is about 4 ampere current. Resistance current is around 3.1 ampere, and the current through the capacitor branch is about 1.5 or 6 ampere, which is shown in the practical. So this is the experiment RLC parallel circuit. Now I have already noted the readings for it, and the readings which have been taken in the proper sequences with respect to the voltage, that will be given through the respective teacher to all the batches. Thank you.